Hello viewers. So in this video, we will cover about the tuples. In the last video, we have covered about the list. So in this video, we will cover about the tuples, that what are tuples and how to use the tuples. So before starting the tutorial, I want to request you that if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click the bell icon. So let's get started. Okay. So before this, I'll just give a heading here, like tuple. Okay. Now, we already covered about the list. Now, what is the difference between list and a tuple? List are what? Like in the list, it's a kind of a mutable data type. And tuple is an immutable data type. What do you mean by mutable and immutable? Immutable means that if you are declaring a tuple, you can't make any changes in the tuple later on. That means if you have declared the tuple, that the value will be same throughout the tuple. It can't be changed later on. Like here we have changed the value, we have sorted the value, we have inserted the value, we have deleted the value, we have appended the value. But in case of tuple, you can't do this. This is immutable. You can't change the value of the tuple. So for declaring the tuple, I'm just taking any variable like tuple equal to small brackets. So small bracket is used to declare the tuple. This small bracket means that we are declaring a tuple. So if I execute this, so if I print the value, so I will get the blank value, and if I print the type, so I will give the type print the type as tuple. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm declaring some value to the tuple. So here also similarly you can declare heterogeneous values. So first of all, I am declaring integer, then float, then like a string, okay, then boolean, the last one complex number, okay. Now if I print the tuple, I will get the value as something, the value that we have declared. Similarly, you can use the same thing that we have declared in, like using the list, tuple of 4, it will give me the value of 4. So tuple of 0 colon 4, sorry, it will print the value from 0 to 3. Okay, so same thing that we have used in the list, everything you can do here also in the case of slicing, like -1 colon 0. So it will print minus, okay, sorry. Here I will take 0 to -1. Okay, it will print from 0 to -1, that is last. -1 is last, 1 is what? So it will skip this one, it will print till true. Okay, so this is how you declare a tuple. Okay, so here we don't have any method like remove, insert, but append, pop, this all thing, because in tuple we can't change the value. That's why we don't have any these types of functions. We have only two types of function here. The first function is what? Tuple dot index. You can know the index of any value. Like I want to know the index of Umang. So I will type here Umang and I will get the index value. So I'm getting the value as 2. Or you can count any value like tuple dot count. I will count 12. It will give me the value as 1. See, you can see the functions related to tuple. You can simply the tuple dot and press tab. So you are getting only two values, tuple, count, and index. That means we have only two functions related to it. But in case of list, if you check, we have this types of function, this all types of most of the function I have already discussed with you. Okay. This clear method is what? It will clear all the data of the list. If I do this, so if I print the list, it will declare the list. So please clear method is used to clear all the data of the list. So this is all about the tuple. We don't have much thing in the tuple, only this much. So I hope this thing is clear to all. So the difference between tuple and list is what? In list, we can add, remove, or change any value. But in case of tuple, we can't make any changes to the tuple. This is the basic difference between the list and the tuple. Now the last data type of the code data type, that is dictionary. So I will cover in this only. So dictionary. Now, what is this dictionary? Dictionary is like kind of data type, stores the value in the form of key value pair. The key value pair is what? Like my name is Umang Kejriwal. So I can declare the key as first name as Umang and last name as Kejriwal. So this first name and last name is my key, and the name like Umang and Kejriwal is my value. So this dictionary stores the value in the form of key value pairs. So like for declaring a dictionary, I'm just taking variable dict1 equal to curly braces. So curly braces is used to declare the dictionary. Okay. So if I print dict1, it will print with a blank value, and then if I dict1, so it will print with the value as type as dict. Now I'll declare one dictionary. So I will just take a D and then curly braces, and then like I will give here key value. So I will just give the key value as fruit. Okay. Then this fruit is my key, and this is my value, like I'm giving the value as apple. Okay, now then you have to give comma. So this is my first element. Okay, this fruit is the key and this apple is the value. Similarly, I will give here like what I give sport. Okay, the value is cricket. Similarly, I will give here like what should I give games. Okay, I will give here PUBG. Okay, so if I print the value of D, I will get all the values. Now, there are some functions related to dictionary. The first function is D dot keys. It will print all the keys. Like we have three keys: fruit, sport, and games. Similarly, we have D dot values. So it will print with all the values of dictionary, that is apple, cricket, and PUBG. Okay. So this is how you can print the keys and value. Now, if I want to print any value, or suppose I have one more function is there, that is D dot items. It will print the key and values both. Okay. So these three are the functions related to dictionary. Now I want to print this value cricket. So how can I print this? So in case of this, I have to write D of the key name. What is the key name of the cricket? That is sport. So I will write here sport. So it will give me the value as cricket. This is how basically you can print any value of the dictionary. Now, if I want to add any value to the dictionary, how can I do this? So similarly, you can do this like this: D of, suppose I want to add a snake as a key. This is my key. And what is the value? Suppose I want to add anaconda. This is my value. So now if I print this, see, this snake anaconda has been added to my dictionary. So this is how basically you can add any value to the dictionary. Now one more thing. Suppose I am adding one more snake. So this will not work. See, I'll show you. 1 second. Yeah, basically see what it has done. Basically, it has replaced the value of snake with the Python. So that means that's why I was telling you that you can't add any key to same key to the dictionary. Okay, so this is how you can add any key to the dictionary. Now, if I want to replace any word, okay, so fruit has been, this apple has been replaced to mango. So if I print this T, I will give the value as mango. So this is how you can add or like replace any value from the dictionary. So I hope this is clear to all. So these things are all are related to the dictionary, and I don't think there is much thing left in the dictionary. So if you have any doubt, you can like comment it below. I will just clear it. Okay. So if you like this video, you can just subscribe to my channel and like this video and comment it below. And don't forget to click the bell icon. So I'll just see you in the next video. In the next video, I will start about the loops, that how do you use loop in Python. So thank you. Bye-bye.